Okay. Yeah, I just mute my microphone, so you didn't hear what I said.
Can you say it again? You grew up in Shenzhen, right? A big city.
No, actually, I moved to Shenzhen after I graduated from the college, the university, and I grew up in a middle town. I'm not a small town.
Mm-hmm.
It located in the southern part of China.
Mm-hmm.
Which is belong to Guangxi province.
桂林好像哈。
Yeah, many of you have heard, probably heard about the city called Guilin.
Oh,
Guilin? Oh, I know that.
Yeah, actually, I was not growing up in Guilin, but pretty close, and they have similar scenery, and yeah, a beautiful city too.
Yeah.
And well, honestly, I didn't travel a lot when I was a young kid. I don't even go abroad. Before
you didn't go abroad, Sarah?
Mm-hmm.
You didn't go abroad?
Yeah, before I came to America, this is the first time I go overseas.
First time you went overseas.
Me too.
Yeah. So it really broadened my, should I say vision?
Horizons.
Horizon, yeah.
Yeah.
When I came to America.
开始视频觉得
And now I have been living in the US for almost 6 years. So US has become part of my life. Yes, that's all. So who's the next?
Would anybody else like to participate?
The correct answer is everybody would like to participate. Yay!
啊，这里有一个王薇 little girl looks
Yes.
she just come in. Wang Wei, please.
Please change your names to an English characters, otherwise I will not call on you.
Oh, okay. How to change my name?
Okay, you have to leave this room first and when you get in again, and you will ask to type your name of this group. So at that time you
okay.
can change.
Okay, got it.
Yeah,
wait a moment.
You have to get in again.
Sorry, me and Matthew cannot read Chinese, so.
Even the pinyin is better than characters. So.
拼音还可以。
Okay, go ahead.
Okay.
How about Ulio 1001? Oh, this is hard. This is pinyin, but it's hard to read, right?
Ulio.
Okay,
001.
excuse me. Could you listen me? Could you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you, Ulio.
Yeah, I'm Li Fan.
Oh, hi, Li Fan.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
Hey, nice to meet you. Yeah, this is my office email the ID, so I can change it.
As long as I can call on you, that's all I care about. Chinese characters are difficult for Matthew and I to read.
I agree. Yeah, many English names to me also very difficult. Name is the most difficult English, especially in the Bible. Oh, I just 跳过去就算了。Yeah, every night I read one chapter in English. Practice my English.
Li Fang, are you going to participate or are you just going to listen?
Yes, 对的。
Yeah, now I am going to listen.
Okay, so you're not going to participate.
Yeah.
Okay,
Good. 很好.
that's fine.
Good.
Okay, so if everyone who is participating has
How about Helen?
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 Yes, I'm here. Hello. Hello, everyone. I'm Dr. Helen Lin.
So
I come from New Jersey in the South
is that
New Jersey, Biden.
where is that?
New Jersey
Yeah.
in South New Jersey. Yes.
New Jersey.
New Jersey. Oh,
Yes.
okay. But where did you grow up?
I grew up in China, Fujian.
Fujian. Oh.
Yes.
Lemon.
That's good.
Okay.
Good.
And also, this look like just county. Not too big a city, not like a Fuzhou city, but there's a China.
Okay, so I'm gonna start if everyone is okay with me starting.
Sure. 热烈欢迎，欢迎，欢迎，热烈欢迎。Okay, close my.
Can everyone see my screen?
I can see your screen, Eric.
Okay.
Yes, very good.
So today's topic, we're going to talk about travel. And I'm your instructor, the lead of the class. If you don't know me, I'm Eric. You can just call me Eric. You don't have to call me Teacher Eric. I want this to be a very casual way for all of us to learn English. So first, before we start, I want to just go over the rules. When you're not talking, please mute your microphone. Please use an English name or pinyin so we can call on you. If you don't understand something, please message Sarah, message me, message Matthew. Use the chat window and I can slow down, I can clarify. Sarah can translate in Chinese. But please, there's no need to be embarrassed here if you don't know anything. My Chinese is terrible, so I know how it can feel to not understand. If you're listening to this class, if you are participating, please use a computer. It is much easier to use than the APP. If you are an active participant, I would appreciate that you use the camera so we can see your face. This is an English environment, so please use English. We do have participants in this class who are from other countries and that do not understand Chinese. And lastly, participation is encouraged. The first step to improving is to open your mouth. Okay? Okay, so let's get started. So I have a few warm-up questions here. So first, do you enjoy traveling? Why or why not? Esther, would you like to answer this?
Esther.
Hello?
Oh,
Esther.
yeah, I'm talking, but I forgot to click the microphone. Yes, I like travel very much because travel to me is second classroom. I learn a lot from the travel. And the second reason, because I'm a Christian writer, so I have through the travel, I first time when we travel whole United States. I finished my first book.
Oh, we have a famous author in here.
So okay, your boys, girls, your young people follow.
Okay, who else would like to answer? Let's see, Kathy.
Okay, I think it's like if one finished, then other one
Yeah.
quickly to follow, so we can save a lot of time and hear a lot.
Okay, I think it's my turn. Is
Yeah.
it my turn?
If you would
Yes.
like to be.
I think everyone likes traveling because it is fun and you can see different scenery. Sometimes they are different people.
Right.
Even the child, they like traveling.
Okay.
Like couple of months ago, I traveled to Las Vegas.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, the weather is very different from Pittsburgh. I come from Shanghai. I think Pittsburgh is very dry for me. But when I
Really?
travel, yeah, we use humidifier every day. But when I travel to Las Vegas, it's really, really dry because it's a desert.
Yeah.
There's no tree. There's no like lake around the Las Vegas, and so the weather does not have any water. So I think it's really, really dry for all of us. I mean, our family. But the Las Vegas it's fun, and the road is wide, is very wide. So I know why the car racing often often be held at there because the road is wide. You can drive fast.
Did you drive, Kathy?
No, I didn't drive in Las Vegas, but I think it's a good experience to drive at there.
Okay. What about Zach?
Hey, how's it going?
Hey.
Regarding to that question, do you enjoy traveling? I think it really depends because I'm actually like a history major, so I really so there are a lot of places. There's actually on my bucket list. I really want to go to Europe, like Rome or anywhere with like a lot of historical contents. But if traveling gets a little bit too stressful, like I don't know, sometimes it gets a little too stressful. I don't enjoy that much when it's getting too stressful. So yeah, I think that's it.
Oh, okay. Let's see, who else? Minqiang?
About warning, I think. No.
Would you like to answer, Minqiang?
Yes. Hi, Eric.
Hi. Nice to meet you.
Okay. This is the first night I joined meeting and talk about something. I like to travel too. I had been to a lot of cities in China and in America. I had been to New York, Miami, Las Vegas, like Salt Lake City.
它是不是太乱了？我这摄像头是对在哪里呢？
我这是一个立体机，没有用话筒。So can you hear me clearly?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, sorry about that. So I like a different city and I can meet some different people and can eat different food. So yeah, it's fun.
Good.
So thank you.
Yeah. Okay, so I have one more question for our warm-up. Well, I have two more questions. I'm going to leave it up to you to answer whichever one you want to answer. If money was no problem, you have all the money in the world, where would you go? And have you ever traveled on business?
Whose turn?
Well, I can do it. I can do it first.
Okay, please.
Okay, so if money was not a problem, well, if money is not a problem, of course I want to go to somewhere very far away, like Mars, right? But
Where?
kind of not practical.
The planet, Esther.
So I guess Europe, somewhere in Rome or France. Actually, I really want to go to France. And I'm currently still a student, so I haven't got experience of travel for business. So I haven't ever traveled for business. So yeah, that's it.
You can travel for conference if you are a student. There are many conferences held all over the world.
Oh, conferences. No, I haven't got a chance to go to any of those conferences yet, and I'm still.
Yeah, like when I was a student, I traveled for conferences. It is fun, and you can meet the professors, very famous people in such kind of field. It's good, I think.
Helen, are you still with us?
Me? Oh.
Yeah, are you still with us? I saw your
yes,
picture.
sure. No, I'm looking for the speaker, so
well, we can hear you.
I cannot find myself even. Where it is? Oh, it's here. Okay. You know what? After I came to States, and the first country I like to visit to is Taiwan.
Oh.
Yeah. But I don't have chance to go over there yet. But I visited. Oh, I speak wrong maybe. Did I speak right? I went to Israel and Israel, Russia, Ethiopia.
Russia? Where's
Russia? Moscow.
Russia.
I'm sorry. Russia, Moscow. Yeah, now and Paris. If I have no problem of money, I would like to visit Japan.
Oh wow! Yeah, me too.
Let's go together! Yay!
Actually, me three.
You do? Okay.
At dinner, Eric and I were talking with one of our friends who just got a teaching job in Japan, and he's leaving soon. And Eric and I were talking about how much we would also like to visit Japan.
Oh, if you guys go teach English over there, I like to cook food for you, so you don't need to pay me for I clean the house, cook the food.
It sounds like we can reach a deal.
Yeah.
Okay.
Great deal.
Great deal.
Okay, so hey, Sarah.
If you tell me who's talking, Eric, I will mute them. I just can't see who's talking right now.
Okay.
Move on. Let's go ahead.
Okay, so
many years ago,
who's,
33 years old. When I passed
who's talking?
If you're not talking, please mute your audio because the children talking is very distracting.
Who's talking?
Matthew, you can mute someone whose microphone is on.
So keep studying.
Eric, I just muted everyone, so it should be good now.
Okay. Okay, so let's move on. So I have some follow-up questions. What was the most memorable vacation? Why was it so enjoyable? And what did you do there? Kathy?
For me,
Yeah.
last time when I told I traveled to Las Vegas.
But did you have was that the most memorable? Like, was that your favorite vacation?
Favorite so far, I think I don't have the very favorite vacation, but every vacation is good, but not the very well. I remember once I traveled to Xi'an in Shanxi province.
Oh,
The
Xi'an.
terracotta. Have you heard about
the warriors?
Yeah. When I see the king Xiang Yu just buried all the stuff and destroyed all the stuff from the Qin Shi Huang built, and I can see the ashes. They burned. They set the fire. They set the fire to the buildings, something like that. So I saw the ashes, and I feel very. Even in Chinese, I don't know how to depict the feeling. I just feel I'm so close to the ancient people. That kind of a feeling.
So do you like historical places?
What is historical?
Historical. Maybe Zach can tell you what a historical place is.
Yeah, I know. Like the Great Wall is a historical place, and the Zhonghuang, some place like that. Is it right?
What is the Donghuang?
Zhonghuang in, I don't know. Maybe it has another English name. There are many paintings from the ancient famous people, I guess.
Okay. Would anybody else like to answer? Let's see, we have Zach, we have Helen, we have Sarah.
I can go.
Okay.
Well, I feel like most of my vacations are rather memorable. I can't really distinguish which one's the most memorable, but the one I can think of is the one the one trip to Philadelphia, I guess. Well, because there's like a Constitution Center, and they have the original Bill of Rights, which is, I think.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and there's like the Liberty Bell. There's like the Liberty Hall. You can see all those founding fathers sitting in that hall like hundreds of years ago. Coming up with that Constitution. I think that's rather cool as well. And there was a mint. There was a mint right next to the Constitution Center, which is very interesting. Actually went in there and see how those coins are like made in the mint. Yeah, and I'm actually going to Philadelphia for the spring break. I'm actually going to, because Brandon, he's living in Philadelphia. I'm actually going to rent his house over spring break. So, yep, it's going to be a road trip. It's going to be fun. Okay.
Okay, I will give my experience.
Go ahead.
Well, the most memorable vacation so far for me, I think it's this one time we went to Key West.
Oh.
In America. So yeah, it's the northeast part of
The
of
northeast?
US, right? The northeast part of US. Key West.
It's the most most southern.
Oh, sorry, south. Okay, sorry, southeast
It's
part.
okay, Sarah.
Yeah, and yeah, I was living in Florida during that period of time. So
Orlando?
Orlando, yeah. This is the first stop I when I moved to America. So it's very convenient to go to the Key West by driving. And yeah, the scenery is beautiful and a long coast, and we drive on the highway.
Did you
really
go to the
fast.
Sarah, did you go to the 7 Mile Bridge?
7 Mile Bridge, I think that's it. Yeah, that's what I'm talking. And you know what? The most memorable thing is happened then, because we got a ticket for speeding.
Speeding? You speed,
Yeah.
Sarah.
Yeah, because there's no car on the highway, and just one, you can see all through the coast, and you will forget you are driving. So we got a ticket.
You got pulled
Yeah,
over.
that's the first ticket I got in
The last one,
America.
right?
Yeah. Yeah, so the next thing is even more embarrassing. Embarrassing. Yeah, because we lost our wallet.
Oh, you lost your wallet.
Yeah, we lost our wallet. We lost our ID.
Oh.
And
You didn't
even
lose your
all the
passport,
cash-
did you?
Yeah, all cash are lost.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Did you still have
we
a credit
all-
card?
Yeah. So that made this vacation even more
Oh, so was that
memorable.
was that the worst?
But I still think it's a good trip. Yeah, it's a very amazing scenery out there. Yeah, and we see the sunrise and sunset. It's beautiful.
Wow.
That's it.
So now that Sarah mentioned some bad experiences on her travels, has anyone ever had a bad experience traveling?
Well, I do.
Someplace you would never go back to?
I do.
Go ahead, Zach.
Well, actually, my bad experience was I was in Florida as well. Actually, I went a trip to Florida.
Guess nobody should go to Florida.
Well, overall, that trip's very fun. But the first day, because I've never been to some place that close to the equator before, so I refused to apply those, sunscreens. Those like apply those
you
sprays
didn't
on my
apply
skin.
sunscreen.
I refused to do that. I went to the beach. Yeah, I refused to apply any of those sunscreen on my skin. And the first day I went to the beach, and afterward there was a disaster. All my skin's going off, and I can feel the burns.
You got a sunburn.
I got sunburn. Yep. And yeah, and I tried to like wash it off with cold water, but the cold water, when the cold water touched my skin, it feels like hot water. It feels like boiling water. It feels horrible.
Did it peel off?
Oh, it peels off. It peels off. Those skins just like peels off. It's really painful. But yeah, that's.
So next time, wear sunscreen.
Yeah, that's what sunscreen for.
and afterwards, I have to like apply those lotions on my body. That makes it feel better, but still, it's. I really don't want to go back to that.
Kathy, did you ever have a bad experience?
Yes, of course I have. When I traveled to New York, Washington D.C. once for my son's Chinese traveling passport, because I didn't read the
Was your son born here?
yeah, my son, all of my son were born out here. And when we went to Washington D.C., I forgot to take my marriage proof.
Oh, your marriage.
Yeah, my marriage proof. And that's a bad thing. We have to come back and get the marriage proof and go to there again.
Did you drive all the way to DC before
Before just the one?
Before you discovered that you lost it?
Yeah, no, we don't know. And I don't know we need to take the marriage proof.
Oh, you just didn't know. Oh.
Yeah, that's
Kathy,
it.
We call it a marriage certificate.
Oh, marriage, yeah, a marriage certificate. And so we have to come back and get the marriage certificate. And the second day, we didn't go to the Washington D.C. because they told me the Pittsburgh area does not belongs to the Washington embassy.
So we
have
to go to New York.
Yeah, we have to go to the New York. It's a little bit far, but it's okay. The second time we took out the documents with us, and before we left the home, we double checked again and again.
Okay, thank you, Kathy. So let's move on. I think we've already done this one. Matthew went through everybody, I imagine.
I tried to go through everybody, but no one was willing to.
Zach?
How about Qian?
Who?
Qian.
Qian.
Qian hasn't catch an opportunity to talk, so we will give her or he a chance.
Him a chance.
Him.
Qian?
Qian. I like your name because
I think her last name is Qian.
Qian?
Maybe
Can
it's
you hear me, Qian?
Money.
Oh, money. I like money.
Can you hear us, money?
Okay, she might be.
Okay. What about
busy.
Helen? Are you still here, Helen?
Oh yes, I'm doing some. I take care of my kids.
Oh, well, that's important.
Yeah, but no problem. I like to travel. I traveled before I have the time, and every year I must do travel anywhere. Like I went to the China too many times, and I went to the Thailand something, and Taiwan, and Europe too, and UK, and Italy, and something French.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and in the United States, I went to the Chicago. Not Chicago. I go to wrong. This is like California, and for Florida.
Florida.
Yeah, but most of them that's interesting, you know. But one times I go to the Italy. That everybody go to the travel something, go inside, and we are go out just very earlier, and we're missing the whole group. There's we can't find there's a leader or something, then we have decided to take a taxi, go to because we got something travel book. We know the next place that's where. So I just take a taxi, go to the next place. That's the only thing that's scared because there's a different country and the language is different. But most thing that's okay. That's my. Okay, just go ahead for the next one.
Okay.
Are we doing this where are you from survey?
Where did you grow up?
Like something about where am I from? Where did you grow up? Okay, so
Yeah, where did you grow up?
okay, so can I just go through like the format as a sample? I just go through like the sample
You can, I guess, but if you want to do your own.
Okay, so okay, my name is Zach. So I currently live in Pittsburgh because I'm currently a Pitt student, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. But I grew up in Shanghai, actually, Shanghai. I came over to the States when I was a sophomore in high school. So I grew up in Shanghai, China. I lived in like the edge of the downtown. So yeah.
Like Pudong, Pudong.
Yes, Pudong. Actually, it's Pudong. You know, have you heard of a Century Park?
No, I just know Pudong.
Yeah, well, there's a Century Park in Pudong, and my house is like right next to Century Park. Yeah, that's where I grew up. Until I'm 16. I came over to the States when at the age of 16. So, yep, that's all about my story.
What about you, Mingqiang? Mingqiang? Where did you grow up?
Oh, hi. Sorry, I just come back. I grew up in China. It is the city called Qingdao. Do you know that?
I'm sorry?
Qingdao.
Qingdao. Oh, Qingdao. Oh, the beer.
Yes. And then I moved to Chicago. I have been in Chicago for 10 years.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I moved from Chicago to Pittsburgh in 2013.
Huh.
Normally, I'm more like Chicago. So sorry. I think Chicago is better. Yeah. I don't know. Just now, I don't know you talking about it. What are you talking about?
We were just taking a survey about where people grew up.
Mm-hmm.
But we're gonna move on now.
Oh, okay.
So I want to talk about just a little United States geography since we're talking about the United States. So right now, if you are in Pittsburgh, we live in the Northeast. And we have the Midwest, which is Chicago, Kansas. We have the South, which is Florida and Key West, where Sarah lived for a while. And then we have the West, which is California, Las Vegas. And then we have Alaska and Hawaii. And I just want to say that Alaska and Hawaii are not really down there. Right, Matthew?
Yeah, I know. Alaska is too near to the
Russia.
near to Russia, the polar.
Isn't that they belong to Russia?
No, it used to be.
It used to belong to Russia, but afterwards, I think United States
purchased
it from Russia.
Purchased it.
Yeah. So this is the area where I am from. This is the oldest region of the United States called New England. And you see this little tiny thing right here? This is where I am from.
Oh.
So if we go back, I am from right here.
Oh, so I think it's colder than Pittsburgh?
Yes, it is.
Are you a big fan of Patriots?
My parents are.
Oh.
Oh.
What is Patriots?
It's a football team.
Oh,
But
they're the champion
Oh, okay.
for Super Bowl this year.
Yeah.
Okay.
But patriot also has a different meaning, right, Matthew?
Correct. A patriot is a person who loves their country very much.
Mhm.
爱国者, is that right? Can you type this word for me, please, Matthew 老师?
Absolutely.
是爱国者. Oh,
Look
thank you. Thank you.
Already saw it.
爱国者.
Patriot.
I don't miss.
Patriot.
So I have a little quiz for everyone here. I think Zach might already know the answer to this. So do you know how many states there are? What is the biggest state? And what is the smallest state?
Well, they're the same number of the stars on the American flag as how many states there are in the United States. So it should be around 50, I guess.
52, Sarah?
I guess.
You guessed? Okay. Who else wants to? Did we lose Kathy?
Oh, 55. 55, sorry.
I'm looking for my American flag, and I can't find it.
Isn't that
I was going to use visual
I
support.
think it's 50.
Esther, do you know? How many states are there?
Oh,
I can't
I
hear
close
you.
the microphone again. 52.
52?
Maybe
Okay, so we have
55.
52, 55.
I'll go with 50.
What about you, Kathy? How many states are there?
54?
54, 52?
You guys, no offense, but those are crazy numbers. Why would you think such random numbers?
So if you could, can you see? I don't think you can. So Matthew, can you show that again? Can you show that again? Can everybody see Matthew's picture? I guess not. Okay, so there are 50 states.
50, yeah, I counted.
50. Oh.
So there's one state for each star on the flag. And the stripes on the flag represent the original 13 colonies.
50. Oh.
Okay, next question. What is the biggest state?
Texas.
Texas. Okay. What do you think, Sarah?
Alaska.
Is that you? Who said Alaska?
Miss?
I think Helen said Alaska.
Well, that's
Alaska.
you are correct. You are correct, Helen. And what is the smallest state?
Rhode Island.
Yep, that's where I am from. To put it in perspective, Rhode Island is smaller than Taiwan. Okay, so I have a couple of locations, and I want everyone to guess what it is and where it is located. So what is this? What are we looking at?
The White House
The White House.
in Washington,
Washington,
D.C.
Correct. Have you ever been? Yeah, of course, you just told me you've been there to D.C.
Yeah.
So what makes the White House famous?
President.
Yes, the president lives there. Okay. All right, what's this?
Disneyland.
Disneyland?
Or either Disneyland or Disney World.
Disney World.
Theme park.
Yes. It's the
Disney,
happiest
right.
place on earth.
I was there. Yeah.
Did you take Sarah, did you take your kids to this place?
Well, I have no chance because when my kids are 2 months old and we move.
Oh, it's a
We
shame.
have to move.
I've been there
it's
3
a
times.
pity, yeah.
Yeah, I lost my camera in the Space Mountain Disneyland.
Yeah.
So it was a great experience.
So do you know the name of this castle?
I think magic.
Yeah, it's Cinderella.
Oh,
Cinderella's castle.
Cinderella's castle.
灰姑娘.
Okay. Where is this?
Niagara.
Niagara Falls.
Niagara. This is really hard to
Niagara
pronounce.
Niagara Falls.
Niagara.
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 Niagara. Is this the one half in Canada,
Yeah.
half in America?
This picture I took, and I am in Canada, so we are looking at America right now.
Okay, I was there too.
Yeah.
Hey, that boat is that boat names like Maid and Misty or Misty
Yes,
Maid?
the Maid of the Mist.
Oh, it's Maid of Mist.
Did you ride the boat?
Yeah, I did.
Did you ride the boat when you were there? Okay, what's this?
That's in South Dakota.
How to say?
Mm.
President Mountain?
Close.
Yeah, I was there.
Mount-
President Mountain.
Mount Rushmore.
Oh,
Rushmore.
Rushmore.
Mount Rushmore. Okay.
Rushmore is the
Mountain?
Yes, it's the mountain that the
Yeah, I was. Oh, this is Hollywood China theater.
the Chinese theater, correct?
Chinese
Very
theater.
famous.
Yeah, I was there many
Hollywood,
times.
right?
For movie premieres. Okay.
Rushmore.
What about this?
The Grand Canyon.
Yeah. Kathy, have you ever been here?
No.
Oh yes, I was.
It's very close to
was there.
Vegas.
Yeah.
Yes, Grand Canyon. That's
Yeah.
right. I wrote a story about the Grand Canyon.
Oh, you did in your book?
Sarah，那个中国地理杂志怎么说的？用了我的文章
Chinese Geography magazine journal.
Geography. Chinese Geography magazine used my article without telling me.
Oh, can I read it, Kathy? I mean Esther.
Oh, I'm sorry. It was Chinese, of course.
I can't try to read Chinese.
I'm sorry. Next time somebody trans my
Okay.
book in English, yeah.
Yeah,
So
I heard about
they
that.
stole your copyright, right?
So that's
Yes,
plagiarism.
this was
Yes,
my point.
that is called plagiarism.
Plagiarism. Okay.
Oh,
It's a
Yeah,
big
that's a
no-no.
good word to learn.
汉语一谈.
Can you
That's
type
good.
plagiarism, Matthew?
Plagiarism.
What is plagiarism?
Yes, I will type plagiarism, but I was trying to show them, Eric, that we study Chinese characters.
抄袭.
Oh, 抄袭, I
See,
see.
writing Chinese with ease. I will
Ease.
write plagiarism.
Yes. I saw
So-
the easy.
So now where is this?
A park. Very famous.
Yellowstone.
Yellowstone.
Yellowstone Park.
You know the name of the
Faithful.
Old
Faithful.
Faithful.
The faithful. I don't know the next. 忠实权.
Old
Faithful.
Faithful. Oh, Old Faithful. Matthew should be typing it.
I already wrote it. I'm on top of
You
that.
did. Yeah. Oh, the faithful is a geyser.
Geyser. It's a
Oh,
geyser.
Geyser. Oh, thank you. 谢谢. Geyser. What is geyser?
Esther, it is what you are seeing. Look at the picture. That is what a geyser is.
Oh, 中石泉. Yeah. Okay. I see.
Have you ever been here, Esther?
Yeah, I've traveled all the world, all the country. Model home.
More than me. Okay, where are we now?
Times Square.
Oh, I haven't been there.
Times Square, I guess. It's right there. It's right. It's looking right there.
My iPad not. Oh yeah. Times Square. Yes.
I was in Times Square in Hong Kong.
New York.
Oh.
Here is New York, right?
Yes, New York, New York.
New York.
Has another Times Square?
Yeah, I was in Hong Kong and I have a picture of a place called Times Square.
Oh, really? Same
Yeah.
name? Oh.
Hey, isn't that on the Broadway, on the Times Square? It's like
Yes.
right next to the Broadway. Because I saw that the Phantom of the Opera right there.
Yeah, I've never actually been to New York City, so I couldn't tell you.
Oh, 这个是 Seattle.
Oh, yes, this is Seattle. So what is that tall building, Esther?
I don't speak English, but I know the Chinese.
Okay.
就那个 space
Space Needle. It's the Space Needle.
Matthew 老师，谢谢。Space Needle. Okay, needle.
Okay, last
Space
one.
needle.
Where is this?
It looks like Canada.
Close. But all these are in the U.S.
Rocky Mountain.
This is tricky. It is the tallest mountain in the United States. Mount McKinley.
Is it in Utah?
No, this is in Alaska.
Alaska. Oh, I'm sorry. I was going to say Alaska.
What is this animal?
It's a moose.
This kind of deer, right? It's a deer family.
It's a very large deer, if it is a deer.
Yeah, I think same family.
These moose are very dangerous if you are driving.
Oh.
They are large enough to crush a car.
Really? Oh, wow. We went to Alaska by the cruise in a boat. I did not see the deers.
Yeah, the moose.
Wow. Beautiful.
Okay, so I want to talking about travel. So here are some conversation starters. Do you have any plans for spring break? Do you have any vacations planned for spring break? Are you doing anything for the holiday? I messed up there, I'm sorry.
The holiday.
The holiday. Yes, I'm going to Alaska. Yes, I'm going to Philadelphia. Yes, my family and I are going up to Niagara Falls.
Down to Florida to visit.
And yes, I'm going down to Florida to visit family.
Go in town.
So we often say, like, down to if we're saying we're going somewhere south from where we are now, or up to if we're going someplace north. So if I go up, I can go up to Erie, but I can't go up to Florida.
Map, right?
Yeah, exactly.
the longitude, the longitude.
We are.
No, just.
Longitude.
I'm sorry, I can't hear you.
Hmm?
It's very.
I mean the longitude.
It's.
No, she mean the
Latitude.
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 Yeah.
So it's
Longitude.
it's like north on the map.
It should be the longitude. Yeah, I understand.
Yeah. Okay. Let's go back to sharing the screen. So I want to do a little activity with everyone. So I want everyone to think of a travel plan. Or someplace, it could be someplace you are actually going, or it could be someplace you haven't been, but you really want to go, your dream vacation. So the questions I want to answer are, where are you going? Where are you staying? When are you going? Who are you going with? How are you getting there? And how long are you staying? And what?
Very good. Very good.
What are you going to do there? So,
I can go.
Who's this?
Hey, it's me. I think I can go with that. Well, I can start up with that.
So I want to do a conversation. So I want to do an example. Matthew, can you do an example with me?
Yes, I most certainly can.
Okay, so Matthew, spring break is coming up. Do you have any plans for the spring break?
Oh yes, Eric, I most certainly do have some amazing plans for spring break.
Oh, really? Where are you going?
Well, I have made some plans to travel to Columbia, South Carolina.
Columbia, South Carolina?
That's correct.
Oh. Who are you going with?
Actually, Eric, I'm traveling by myself.
Oh.
Oh.
Doesn't that make you nervous?
No, I'm not nervous at all because I am a member of AAA. So I'm driving my car there, Eric.
Oh.
Oh, wow.
I will travel by myself, but when I arrive there, I will not be by myself.
Oh.
Who is waiting for you?
The woman of my life is waiting for me there. Ha ha ha.
Players never win.
Oh, that's so cool.
So actually, that's only. So I'm staying in Pittsburgh for spring break. I am not traveling. Eric asked me to make up the dialogue. But for example, what about you, Eric? Do you have any exciting plans for the holidays?
Actually, I have an amazing trip. I'm going to oh my God. I'm going to Tibet.
Wow. Oh, are you serious?
No, not yet.
Esther, this is a invented dialogue. It's not true.
Oh.
I'm going to fly to Shanghai, and I will meet a friend, and then we will take the train to Lhasa.
Oh.
Maybe you can stay with Zach's family in Shanghai. Then you
don't
pay for a hotel.
That's a good idea. Okay, so this is how we would have a small conversation in talking about travel.
Okay.
So I would like to pair some people up who I have volunteers. I need 2.
I can go.
Okay, Zach, who else?
Me. Sarah.
Sarah?
Yeah.
Okay. So Sarah, I want you to ask Zach about his plans, and then he can talk about his plans.
That's a good idea. Very good.
Hi, Zach.
Hey, how's it going?
Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm already.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm ready. Yep.
So you know the spring break is coming up. So do you have any special plan?
Oh yeah. Well, I actually I'm not making this up, but I actually have a plan. So over spring break, I'm gonna have a road trip from Pittsburgh to Philadelphia because Brandon's coming home. So I'm actually going to Brandon's house. I meet Brandon's parents and live in his house. And after that, we're planning to drive from Philadelphia to Atlantic City. We're not going to casino though. We're probably just gonna have a trip on the coast and enjoy some scenery on the coast of Atlantic City, I believe. And afterwards, we're planning to have a trip to Washington D.C. because there's a live TV show named Brain Candy Live. It's gonna be in DC, and we already purchased the ticket, so we're probably gonna go and attend that live show in Washington DC afterwards. And yeah, that's basically my spring break plan. How about you, Sarah? Do you have any plan for spring break?
Oh, okay. I'm still thinking. So we are not going really far. We will choose some countryside of Pittsburgh to have a relaxed vacation.
A relaxing vacation.
Relaxing, yeah. Not that stressful because I have 2 kids, so they were like, I think anywhere for them are same. Only thing is who are they with? Who are they with? Yeah. So is it your first time to visit Philadelphia?
No, it's actually my third time to Philadelphia. I just can't enjoy. I can always enjoy the city. I love the city of Philadelphia. Yeah.
Yeah, actually, I've been living there for 2 years, so I know that city well. If you have any questions, just ask me. Okay.
It's cool.
Okay, so
are you planning to go to Falling Water? Because that's around. Oh, fine. I mean, it's over. Okay.
I can talk.
Hello?
Yes, I can. I need to play my spring break for this month.
Okay.
Who
would like to talk with Helen?
Yeah, who would like to talk to me?
Or Kathy or Ming Qiang?
Ming Qiang?
Okay. Hi, Helen.
Yeah.
So, do you have some plans to travel recently?
Yes.
Where you want to go?
Yes. For the spring break, I want to travel to in China, but first I went to the Shanghai first, and nearby Shanghai, the Hangzhou something area. Stayed 7 days, and then to my Fuzhou. And that's my with my 2 girlfriends and one my auntie go together, and with my little daughter go together for vacation just for next month.
Okay. So
how about you?
You know my plan is just for me with we will travel to Hawaii and with my family and all our team members at our company, and this is a big, and I think we will do, right? We will go with us. Maybe Sarah. I think Sarah maybe we are together too, right? Is that right?
Probably.
It's just
Yeah.
nice. It is here.
Hawaii, Hawaii, right? Hawaii.
Hawaii?
Hawaii.
Yeah, Hawaii. Yeah.
Hawaii. Okay, Hawaii. Yeah.
Hawaii.
Hawaii.
Yeah.
Hawaii.
Wow. Yeah.
Sounds like
enjoy
Hawaii.
I was
the
just
sun
thinking, who is
beach.
Kauai?
Hawaii.
Okay.
Cool trip. It is a will be a pretty cool trip. It is because it is a free trip for all of us, and it will be a huge group.
Oh.
It will be over 100 families.
Oh wow.
Yeah, all our team members, so we all know each other. It's good. It is 4 days.
It sounds like a business trip, right?
Oh no, just for travel, no meeting.
Oh, okay.
This no meeting.
明强, are you 张明强?
Yeah.
You
Oh.
are the same
I've
person?
never.
I always see the information, I mean the text from the group. But this is my first time to see you from the screen.
Oh, sorry about it.
Yeah.
We will be have a lot of meeting, and in the future, maybe next week we will be started, and we will be meet each other. If you have time, so welcome to join us.
For what? I'm sorry.
Next week, and we will be normally every week we will be having a conversation for our group. Yes, if you have time.
Oh, I don't think I have time to join because I have 2 young kids.
Oh, that's not a problem. Normally, I have 2 kids too. Sarah has 2 kids, and Bonnie has 2 kids.
One of my kids
you can
is baby.
You can bring a kid. That's not a problem. Yeah.
Okay.
Don't worry about it.
Okay, so Esther and Kathy, would you like to practice?
Sure.
So
Kathy, how can I ask? I forgot. How do I say?
You have any plan? Do you have any plans for this?
Sprint. Sprint. What?
Spring break.
Oh, break. Hi, Casey. How are you? Do you have any plan for vacation or sprint break?
Yes.
Is that right?
Yeah, I think so. Yes, I have a good plan to travel to China because I want to travel with my older son to the Great Wall. It's very famous in China, and I want him to know the miracle, one of 8 miracles in the world. That is the Great Wall. So do you have any plan for this spring break?
I would like to visit Amish people.
Amish people?
Yes.
In Pennsylvania?
No, take 1 hour from my house now. It take 1 hour from my house to I don't know the small town's name in Indiana.
In Indiana?
Indiana,
Yes.
Pennsylvania?
I think they are in Pennsylvania.
Not Pennsylvania. Indiana has a lot Amish. Take 1 hour from my house.
Indiana State?
Yes.
Wow. So what do you plan to see at there? What do you want to see at there? Something
because they Amish people live as 300 years ago. They don't use the car, they don't use the telephone, they don't use even light.
So, do you like the visitors? Are they
Yeah,
visitor
I travel a
welcomed
few
in
times
Amish people?
over there. I travel a few times over there. Now I'm going to write their story.
Oh wow!
Story.
Wow.
So I have to try take a travel again once
So,
more.
do you have any friends out there?
No, no friends.
Oh,
No, I would
you
love to
just
make friends with them,
okay.
but
So you are planning to join their group and know more about them.
yes, like yeah, like take a little interview and take pictures. Yeah.
Wow, that's good.
Because I write.
Yeah, you are a writer. I
I
know.
write. Yes. 专栏作家怎么说？
She's an author. She's an author.
Author.
She's a famous author.
Yeah.
So, can you share some pictures after you visited the Amish people in Indiana?
Yes, sure. Thank you. Yes, for sure.
Thank
We
you.
even can we may can may we can have oh, I speak wrong. Maybe we can have one night. Maybe we can have one night. Share the Amish story. If Sarah and Eric and Matthew Loss agree with
You know, the Amish are actually very interesting, I think. They live very simply.
Yeah.
Thank you. I'm looking forward to those pictures.
Thank you. Yeah, may you everybody think about to take a tour to Amish people.
Yeah.
You will love that.
Yeah, we may hold a trip to Amish people in our group one day.
Yeah. But they never use the phone. It's very difficult. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I have a problem. I need Erica and Matthew to help me fix my problem.
What's your problem?
Sometimes suddenly my problem is, many words, many sentences I know very much, but suddenly I feel like I don't know. I forget all the words, forget all what I was going to forget all what I'm going to say. Maybe too complicated to share what I'm going to say. I don't know.
So you don't know how to say it in a proper sentence, or you just don't know the word that you want to say?
Like now, this is example when I talk to Casey. I feel like I never know any English, but if I talk to myself, I can speak clearly, easy.
Are you nervous?
No, I think
Maybe.
most of the time she's the author. She's the author, and most of the time she talked to herself.
Yeah, maybe a little nervous.
I think here's my understanding.
你们有没有这样的经历？
Because you use different parts of your brain. When you are thinking, you use maybe the thinking zone in your brain. But if you are talking, you are kind of switch to another function part of your brain. Yeah, that's why many Chinese people, they can read this word if they see this word in the book, but they are
Yes,
not able
yes.
to they are not able to record when they need to speak it out or they need to use it. They
Right.
just, there's a saying it's like a word at the tip of your tongue. You think you are familiar with it. You know this word, but you are not able to speak it out. Is that is what I'm
be on the
what
top
you're
of your
feeling,
tongue. 这个什么
right?
意思？
Like a things
You
in
know
your
what's the
mind,
words, but you
but
cannot
you just
quite
don't know.
remember how to say it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, yes, exactly.
You know, this is
Do you think? Yeah.
this is a common
Do you
problem.
think this is?
This is a common problem with all language learning, I believe. You use different parts of your brain for reading, listening, and speaking. Am I right, Matthew?
Oh, yeah, I think you're right because yesterday or the day before yesterday, I have watched a video. It talks about the speaking, different languages speaking. The nerves, nervous. The nerves are different, reacting.
The nerve, I guess.
The neurons?
Nerve. The nerve.
Yeah, the
Neuron.
nerve.
Or neuron, I guess.
Well, I think I shared that video on my Facebook page. Let me check it.
I saw that video, Kathy, on your page.
Yeah.
Eric, honestly, I'm not sure about different parts of our brain for different language skills. I'd have to look into that.
But I don't know if you were here, but Esther was talking about how she can write and she can think it, but she can't speak it when she wants to.
So
Right.
my answer, the best answer is that comes with practice, that comes with experience. I've given this advice to dozens of students. There's no shortcut when you learn a foreign language. There's no secret or there's no trick. In order to improve understanding and speaking a foreign language, the only way to do that is by using it. So if you stay at home and you read and listen to Chinese all day, you definitely will not improve your English. But if you go out and you communicate with people in English every day, then it is only a question of time before your language skills improve. That's the only way.
I have another question.
Go ahead.
Learning. It is really important to learn the grammar.
It is not important. So think of it this way. Children learn the grammar of their native language without school. You don't need to study formal grammar to be able to communicate in a foreign language. All you need to do is listen and repeat. Listen and repeat.
Listen, repeat. Okay.
So can I ask you, like in Chinese, when you're talking in Chinese to your friends, do you speak in like a textbook format, or do you use certain grammar structures? Like
Actually,
when I speak English, I don't use proper grammar. I never do.
talking to the grammar, even I in Chinese, I'm not very good in Chinese grammar. I think it's very difficult to say the grammar formally. We just most of the time we just talk, and some of the sentences are not according to the grammar. Just the comma using.
So this is very technical and very complicated, but we have two different kinds of grammar in language, and this is extremely important. And there is the formal, official grammar. Those are the rules. That's what we call right or wrong. And then there's the grammar that we use naturally without thinking. If you are a native speaker of a language, like for example, Eric. Eric's English is perfect. Okay, Eric expresses himself fine. He speaks, he understands, no problem. His native speaker natural grammar is perfect because he's a native speaker.
Right.
But if Eric were to take a grammar test and they were to test his official grammar, that's different. But we don't need official grammar to communicate.
This is the first time I never heard of this kind of thought.
So Esther, grammar has existed since human language existed. Grammar just means the structure of a language, the way a language is organized. That's what grammar means. Grammar, as in a school subject that is right or wrong, that has only existed since we've had books and upper class to say what is right and wrong. So in linguistics, what my university degree is in, we describe grammar. We do not judge grammar. We don't say this is right or wrong. We say this is how this person is using that phrase. We describe it. We don't judge it.
Oh, but in China,
wow, that's even shock of me.
I'm glad I can shock you 2 weeks in a row.
Actually, I think this happens in Chinese language. Do you think so, Sarah?
Yeah.
In high school,
we don't even think about grammar when we speak in Chinese.
Of course not. We may not think about grammar when we speak a language.
But
naturally speak up.
Very current or modern language, they even break the grammar, right? For some like a core language, for young people, they use language in a not a traditional way.
In an innovative way. Innovative, Sarah.
Innovative, yeah.
Innovative
way.
Innovative.
So grammar is not very important in the casual talking, I think. Only when you need to write write an article or write a novel or something.
So here's the thing, Sarah. This is what I believe to be true. It is important to learn official grammar when you are studying a foreign language. And until you have about an intermediate level, until you speak that foreign language at an intermediate level, it is important to follow standard grammar rules. That ensures that native speakers can understand you clearly. After you are a proficient speaker, after you have a high level, like, Robin, for example, then the main thing is communication. Not grammar, but communication.
But if the grammar is wrong, your communication doesn't work sometimes.
Right.
I think my problem is this, because I never go to school learn English. I only learned English when I was middle school. So later on, I just, forgot. When I meet my husband and he speak English, I speak Chinese. So I don't have time go to English school. So my problem is I don't have grammar knowledge. This, I think my problem of my English is I cannot make people understand what I'm talking.
I understand you perfectly.
Me, I think you speak
你看会，我又
clearly,
告诉
Esther.
你。
Yeah, I think you speak clearly, Esther. If
你
I
刚
had to
，you
guess, I would just say that you do not have enough exposure to English in order to
exposure. Please
feel
try
more.
it for me.
Yes,
Yes, yes.
you
Yeah,
need
the
more exposure to English.
exposure. What is
I'm not so
exposure?
in the American culture,
It,
language
What
culture.
is exposure? Exposure.
so the more time that you spend using English, hearing English, and being around English, all you need is experience. If you speak
Okay.
English for 4 or 6 or 8 hours every day, watch the news in English, listen to music in English, talk to your neighbors, talk to the people at the supermarket, at the post office, ask questions. If you use English every day, you will notice in just a couple of weeks, in a very short time, you will notice that you understand better and people understand you better. That will happen automatically, naturally.
I have a story. I used to teach a low-level person English. She didn't speak, I didn't speak her language. She didn't speak my language. So when I taught her in English. But the second she left my class, she went back to her language. She would listen to her news in her language. She would talk to her husband in her language. She would talk to her friends in her language. So her exposure to English was 1 hour a week. And I saw no improvement. Every week I would go to her and I'd say to her,
Right.
I would ask her like questions.
Right.
I don't know.
Yeah. 1 week, 1 time doesn't work. Yeah.
So if you really want to improve, you need to get out of the Chinese bubble in America. I'm not saying you should stop speaking Chinese altogether and stop talking to all your Chinese friends, but I'm just saying that you need to use it wherever you can. Meet American friends. Even if they speak Chinese, try English with them every second you get.
Chance to
When I use WeChat with my Chinese friends and when I meet them, I try and use as much Chinese as possible. Even if they speak Chinese, even if they speak English back to me, I try to speak Chinese.
Chinese back to them. I see. Okay, good.
And I just want to comment, this is a problem, Eric, that's very recent that I've noticed with the Chinese students that I've had. And maybe it's because of the kind of language learner that I am, but I've studied abroad twice. I studied abroad in France. I was the only American in my town. I was the only American in my school. All of my friends were French. I spoke French with all of my friends. There was one Canadian guy who lived in a nearby village, and I got to talk to him in English 1 hour once or twice a week. Same thing in Argentina. And this was difficult because there were 20 Americans in my exchange program. I found the 4 or 5 Americans who were willing to only speak Spanish, and I only became friends with them. And we only spent time with Argentines. We didn't spend time with the other Americans. So even though I was with Americans, we wanted to improve our Spanish so much that we did. We didn't speak English to each other. And now, as I plan to go to South Korea, I'm not going to look for Americans. I don't want to spend time with stupid Americans. No offense, Eric. To me, that's absurd. Why would I go to Korea and spend time with Americans? I don't want to do that at all. Like, F no, hell no. That's stupid to me. So in South Korea, 99% of my friends will be Korean. I will speak Korean with them most of the time. So I don't understand, and I don't, no offense, this isn't mean. I'm just saying I don't understand when Chinese people come to the United States and they only have Chinese friends and they only speak Chinese and they only eat Chinese
Yeah,
food.
I heard like that.
Why did you come here?
Right, good question.
And I mean that seriously. So like, of course you're welcome here.
As
Well,
I know, as I know, one of the problem of the Chinese students, which is they feel Americans colder than the Chinese.
Colder?
It's a feeling like Chinese, like you know, when they are easy to open their heart to, Erica, 老兄哥们. But the Americans, to me, like the American people are really, really good people for sure, especially people who are around me. But I think it's culture shock. You never can get into their heart. It's very difficult to make a conversation heart to heart. Did I speak wrong or correct?
No, you didn't speak wrong, but this is because it's from your perspective. I think that it's just as easy for an American person to find a Chinese person cold and closed-hearted.
No, not me. I'm very like I'm very.
Oh, we know that, Esther.
Also, Chinese is like that. They feel Americans are cold. This is true because I'm a missionary, so I take care of the exchange students. Okay?
I think the opposite, Esther. I don't think most of the people I know are not cold, and if they are, I don't want to be friends with them.
Yeah, like Eric and I, there were 3 Americans this evening at dinner, and all 3 of us were super warm, super inviting. We're like, hey, come and sit with us, eat dinner with us, come with us, let's take a picture together.
Right.
It was like very sincere.
Yeah.
And those are the people that Eric and I are used to. And like one of the things about Chinese people that I've noticed is it's really hard to hug them. And to me, that means insincerity. So like Eric and I hug each other. I hugged my guy friend Kevin, and that's normal. And like in America, we always hug each other. And to me, that is what means friendliness.
When I have Chinese friends, some of them this is how I feel sometimes, that when I talk to them, they're not telling me how they feel. I think I'm a very open person, and if I think Matthew is doing something wrong to me, I'll tell him. I'll say, Matthew, you can't do that. It makes me feel really bad.
That's right.
But if I do something wrong, and I've had this with people of other different cultures, not just Chinese, where I will do something wrong and they just won't tell me, and they'll stop talking to me.
Yeah, that's very good.
No, that's not good. If I'm doing something wrong, I want to be told. Eric, I don't like that. That makes me feel uncomfortable.
They should tell you.
Yeah, you help each other. That's
She means the American way is good, of being direct and open.
Yes.
Yeah.
But Americans by the logical, but the Chinese by the, I don't know the English, 悟性. 悟性means you have to think what is behind this meaning. But American is yes is yes, no is no. So the Chinese, they don't speak the truth. You have to think behind this meaning. So, but the Chinese feel Americans are very cold to make friends.
I think that sometimes
it's not all Chinese people like that. I think for women in Chinese, for women, normally it's easier to talk to American people, other people. But for Chinese men, normally it's different. I think the different is like American people, like American men, they will feel happy. It's a happy life, easy life. You understand me? Normally for Chinese men, normally they all have heavy life. They're heavy, a lot of pressure. So normally we will feel very busy every day, try to get some money, think about everything for family, for work, So normally you can look for Chinese men's face like my face. cannot see a loud smile. Yeah, I mean, normally American people is happy smile face. Smile face.
Good.
That's because the life we think about is different. In America, normally, man and woman, you all can earn money, all dependent, but Chinese not.
That's really interesting. Yeah, Esther, sort of in conclusion, because I think, well, I don't think, we do need to start wrapping up, but each of us, Chinese, American, Japanese, Mexican, Brazilian, we take our native culture for granted. That's the way we were raised. That's the way we spent most of our lives. So as an American, I take American culture for granted. For me, that's just the way it is, right? And so when we look at a different culture through the filter of our native culture, then we think, oh, it's cold. Oh, it's friendly. Oh, it's direct. It's indirect, right? But part of learning that new culture is learning the new perspective, putting on the new glasses. You know, when Eric and I go to Asia, we're going to put on our Asian glasses. When you guys come to the United States, we hope you put on your...
Oh, I like it. Exactly. Exactly. I like it. I vote for you.
Well, I'm not running.
I vote for you. You speak out.
but I think that's the way it is. Like in another thing,
that's the way is a smart way. Yeah. I think many Chinese students told me they really open their heart to try talk to their teachers, and that their teachers do their best to teach them, but they don't understand each other. This is also the truth.
I agree. Cross-cultural communication across different cultures is very different. And it takes training even, right? They train us as teachers.
Right. Yeah. Cross-culture, yeah. Yeah.
But I sort of want to end this, Eric, with a quote. And when I was an exchange student in France, this is what they taught us, right? They told us not to judge the other culture, and they made us memorize this motto. I'm going to write it, but they told us, think this way, the new culture. It's not better, it's not worse, it's just different. It's not better, it's not worse, it's just different.
Right, I agree. But tonight I learned something from you. So help me to counseling to the Chinese exchange students, because many told me this way. We try make my teacher understand, he does not help me. But when I understand American teachers, they are really responsible. They try teach the Chinese students well. So I think something is missing. Something is, something missing. They cannot understand each other. They don't find the point.
Right. Yes. Right. I agree with you, Esther. So the last thing that I'll say about that is it's important to have clear expectations. American students have different expectations for their teachers than Chinese students have for their teachers. It's important to make the expectations clear, because then
what is expectations? Type me. Thank you.
Expectation is what you expect, what you think you will receive.
Like I'm expecting my English could be better, getting better. I see. I experience.
Yes.
Okay.
For example,
So,
maybe Chinese students expect
so,
that their teachers will act in one way, but American teachers act in a different way.
Right. So when the especially the new exchange students, they complain to me because they just they feel like the teacher doesn't help me. The teacher looked down, I'm Chinese, or the teacher this, the teacher that. So, but I know usually American teachers are responsible.
Mm-hmm.
So something is missed. How do I make the new exchange students understand what their teachers thinking? You know, this is the reason, as you say, why a lot of Chinese kids come to American, stay with American, stay with Chinese, eat Chinese food, because they feel more comfortable.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's important to leave the comfort zone. We have to step outside of our comfort zone if we want to grow.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But
actually, I teach in 8 hours. I teach at 7:30 tomorrow morning, and I'm actually breaking the rules of my house. I'm supposed to be quiet after 11 o'clock, and it's 11:24.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Yeah.
Maybe
all right, have a good night, everyone.
Go to bed.
Thank you.
But Esther, we can talk about this the next time too, okay?
Yes,
I really like this
yes.
discussion, Matthew.
Me
thought
too.
this was really great. It's a great exchange.
It was an excellent exchange, an excellent conversation. So thank you everyone for their participation. Thank you very much, Eric, for presenting. That was a great topic.
Yes.
And
It's a
everyone
really
on the
productive
chat.
Thank
meeting.
you, Matthew.
All right.
Thank
Have a good night.
Thank
Thank you.
Sarah.
Good night, everyone. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.